Previously on the Hyborian adventures, you all decide to crawl into a dungeon despite barely surviving one monster, barely survived another monster, and then you, by stroke of luck, found a room full of Atlantean gear and some extra goodies. You decide to take the left-hand route from the main hall again, and proceeded to slowly but surely break all the traps. Apparently, the barbarian and the cleric are tag team duo. This is gonna be bad. So, anyways, you'll have survived the traps. There's some slight wiggling going on behind you, but it does eventually stop as long as you're not in the middle of the room.
Right.
And so you now find yourselves at the other side with yet another door.
Okay, so does the door have like a handle on it, or like?
I will say, yeah, it has sort of a handle built into it.
Like I'm not gonna open it, but I just kind of check to see if it's locked.
You do slowly pull on it, and there seems to be no lock.
Okay, so
It does give, and
out,
it pulls towards you.
Okay, so.
All right.
I try to. I'm gonna make a stealth check because I'm gonna try to open it. I'm gonna try to open it quietly and look through the door without getting heard.
Oh.
That's actually pretty good. I actually forgot I need to pull up these stats again. Yeah. Luckily I know what to search for. It takes only a few moments to find it. What is their natural thing if they have one? That's their natural armor. What's the phrase again I'm looking for? Like
their perception.
Yeah, their natural perception. That's the thing I'm looking for. Okay, passive perception 10. So yeah, you managed to sneak a peek through. Just barely open it up enough. So I will give you this much. Boom. Boom. Actually, this should go over to
Yeah, I was gonna say the second time you said boom, I didn't see anything.
Valen's gonna. Oh. Valen's gonna go and whisper to Xena on the shoulder. What do you see?
There's at least one of them in there.
So just go real quiet.
Oh, I just thought maybe she was gonna say something else and me telling her, but.
So yeah, that's what Xena tells you. There's at least one of them in there.
Are those blades still handy? Can we throw it at them?
I don't think those would be very useful for that because they're not really built to be thrown at somebody.
Yeah, one, they're not built for being thrown, and two, it would only be like a purely dex throw, and it's probably not gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I could. I'd be better off with me throwing one of my daggers. Okay, I'm gonna. This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna try to sneak. Fuck. Should I try to stealth into the room? I don't know. I don't know.
Delana will fall. No, I don't know. She would. She would fall.
If only I could. I don't think I could do that with that spell, but I was just thinking it'd be funny if I could use disguise self to just make myself look like one of them and just walk in and be like, "Hi, guys."
I think they would know something's up the moment you don't talk and roar.
Oh my gosh, like, it's a silly picture in my head of Xena just going in there. This guy's is one of them, and then the demon looks at him, moves forward, and starts playing some romantic music.
Wait a minute. I just realized, no, disguise self. As long as, well, no, because I don't have a tail. If you have the same number of limbs as something, you can make yourself look like that.
You don't have a tail and you don't have wings.
Right. So if it was like, but if it was like a goblin, I can make myself look like a goblin, but I can't do that because it's not gonna work. Oh fuck it. I'm gonna try to sneak and step into the room without it noticing me.
All right. Give me that stealth roll.
I'll move myself up because either way I'm gonna have moved up even if I fail, obviously.
Ooh.
Oh wow! I was worried for a second there.
Wow. I need a. What did you roll for that number? Oh shit, 17. Okay, so you got +2 to it. Where'd the other 2 come from?
The proficiency, or it'd be because I have the skill. I have skill in it in stealth.
Okay, so you put some points into it. Okay.
Yeah. It's my dexterity bonus plus my skill bonus.
So you slowly slip past the door, and in the dark, you can just barely make out enough to make out the room. But apparently, the creatures haven't really noticed you as you slip in.
Okay.
Okay, that's creepy.
I kind of look. I look back at the group, and I hold up like 2 fingers to like symbolize that there's 2 of them, and I wave for them to follow me because I'm about to try and attack.
I form the cleric and the barbarian Gareth because they're standing in front of walls, not seeing anything, so I have to explain
Yeah,
everything.
they're on the other side of the wall. You guys both squeeze through the middle as they're getting rid of the last of the axes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move right here, and can I take a peek and see the altar?
From there, you can, yeah, I'll say that since the door is probably still ajar from Azina squeezing through, you could just peek through it barely without being noticed. You can see there's a little bit of flickering light in the far back, and you can see the 2 black winged forms kind of sitting there near the floor, near this altar, and it's just like, ugh.
So would I recognize that altar as anything I know?
It looks like there's symbology around it and on it, but you can't get close enough to see it for sure right now.
Okay.
From here.
Right now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Actually, I think because there's nobody here, aside from there's 2 of them. I'm thinking I'm gonna be an asshole and start the fight with a bang before they know that we're here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shatter in between them so they both get hit by it.
Can I prepare a spell if I see Azina doing this?
I believe you can, because combat has not been officially called yet because they aren't in an attack mode yet. And I believe the one you can make out clearly is this one.
Yeah, you can't see the one on the right, but you know there's 2 of them there because I signaled it.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a magic missile on this sucker.
Can't
As
see
I
that
just
one.
said, you can only see this one.
Okay,
Where?
then I missed that part. I was looking at my sheet. Sorry. So I will focus on that one.
All right.
Okay, so we're basically gonna get him with 2 spells before the fight officially starts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. I'm gonna mark that I'm out of level 2 spells, and I'm gonna hit the. Oh god, don't lag on me. Always asking me for a fucking spell modifier. Why is it asking me for a spell?
Always asks for a modifier. Okay, needs to make a DC 12 Constitution check.
Yes.
All right.
Both of them, and if they succeed, they'll take 4 damage. If they don't, they'll take 8 damage. That was a shitty damage roll. I really wish I had not rolled like 2 2s on 8-sided dice.
Oof.
4.
One of them made it, and the other one didn't. So, do they take half damage if they make it, or nothing?
Yeah, they take half damage if they make the saving throw.
All right, so Fireboy here took only 4 damage, and this one took the full 8.
All right.
So you just reach out, cast your spell, and in a loud crackling boom, both of them are kind of pushed to either side of the room and screech as they suddenly know they're being attacked.
Yeah. And you forgot 2 of your +1s because it's +1 on each one of the missiles. So it should have been 3 die. It should have been 3 die 4 +3, not 3 die 4 +1.
Then I have +2 to that.
So
14.
another +2, so that's 14 damage.
Yeah,
So
you almost
14.
hit him for max damage. You were
14,
1 shy.
18 damage altogether. I need to. Okay, I do have the hit points on these, right? Yeah.
That one's probably badly hurt before the fight even started.
I'm not dead, but I'm really badly hurt.
Like, what the fuck? I was just taking a nap.
He is definitely looks like he's taken quite a bit already, but he's not in a bad way yet.
I'm not hurt, but I'm just really badly burned.
I'm alright. I'm getting better.
He says it's getting better. I feel happy.
And of course,
happy.
Garroth and Theobald have to know that we're fighting. I'm assuming Valena kind of motioned them. That
Well, yeah, that's right. Geralt's right behind her because she was eager to get in there and cast a spell. So obviously with the crackle and with the hey back there.
Okay.
We have to start rolling now. This is
We're
no longer free time. Everybody.
Holy shit!
Holy crap!
I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative. I don't think I've ever rolled a natural 20 on initiative on roll 20. Not even when I'm DMing I think I've ever gotten a natural 20. That's
Whew. Oh, and look at that. Theobald's right behind you with a monster tailing behind.
you left oh, it doesn't really matter because it looks like both the rolls were really close together. But you left advantage on for Garroth.
Oh. God, I really hate this whole advantage shit. I might as well just turn it off and just remember that I need to roll extra just in case. Because it's really becoming a pain in my ass. To remember that thing is on. No, it isn't.
Or maybe that was Theobald or what? Wait, who? Yeah, that was Theobald. Or wait, was it? Yeah, you had advantage on for Theobald for some reason.
Oh, what the hell? Why has he got?
You know why? Because he had Garroth helping him when he was grabbing the.
Oh,
the
that's
thing.
right. Last time at the very end, I was just like, "Fuck it, let's just see if they can do this." All right. So, with that being said,
But I was saying the rolls are so close together, you might as well just leave it. If you look at what the actual rolls were, one was 14, one was 15.
oh yeah, then it doesn't really matter. It's like a difference of 1.
Oh my gosh, I'm going last.
Yeah. Good thing you got that shot off early. You might not get anything in depending on what's going on. So, Xena, you are now the only one in the room so far, and you got 2 horrific black demonish monsters looking at you.
I'm gonna run up to this one and use my greatsword.
Trying out her new greatsword.
Oh,
13 to hit.
Pretty
What
sure
was
that
their
misses.
AC again? Yeah, a little too low. You get up to it and you swing and it just barely crouches out of the way in time. And lets out an annoyed hiss. So, alright. Theobald's turn next. Boom. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20? Yeah. He can get right there. And since you're already trying to attack one, he figures it's probably best just to join you on that as well. Just keep the monster preoccupied.
yeah. Well, I mainly went for that one because it took the brunt of the magic damage.
Let me see here. Long sword. Yeesh. He comes in and the creature just literally puffs up his chest and just ricochets the sword off its hide. He just hit a really thick spine, just like, ooh.
I'm just picturing this thing just flexing after that, just going, flexing its guns. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna hit me.
Just picture just doing a pose and going, "Oh yeah, brother, you're no match for the Night Gaunt. Night Gaunt Mania's running wild."
The Nikon version of oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Except I was more doing like Hulk Hogan, but sure.
Yeah. He's so hard to do for impression. It's not
Because
that
it's a
you
lot like
can't-
Randy Savage, but it's not quite.
Randy Savage. Yeah.
Okay, so this Nikon is going next, and Theobald's the first thing that he's seen that's definitely a target that he can hit, and it's probably part of the reason why he just got hit a little bit ago. So he's gonna lash out at the cleric with both tail and with, actually with claw and with teeth. So let's see here, that gets a +4 to hit.
Ew.
Yeah, by the way, they've had that the entire time. Oof! Oh shit!
They critted.
He just clawed and critted.
What
What the fuck? Are you shitting me? Let me try this again. Okay, no, it's not shitting me. It just critted twice.
Who's getting hit by the double crits?
Theobald, our cleric.
Yeah. That
And I
was a
salute
24
him.
each time. 1d6 plus 2. So that means it's a 2d6 plus 2 each of them?
No, you roll the die, you double the amount you roll, and then you add the bonus on after that.
No, you rolled twice for the damage die.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's technically a 2d6 now.
I think that double roll was started by what's his name from High Rollers.
No, it's a 5e
It's been
roll as far as
around.
I'm aware.
Yeah,
No,
but I
it's
think he's
talking-
saying where I think he's saying where it originated before they made it official rule.
No, I'm talking about the roll the dice and double the damage from the dice.
Oh, no, that was like a 3rd edition rule.
It did, well, they
Oh.
did it in second edition as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because the second edition character sheets for roll 20 just doubles the damage when you crit.
I'm also just realizing the irony of us gear, and we're not doing much to these guys. Oh wait, Atlantean gear. Does my spells get +1?
Spells? Not that I'm aware of, no.
Or the
Yeah,
attack?
yeah. I don't think anything. There's not really any items that make your spells get bonuses usually.
There is one I can think of, but that's like in Wand of a War Mage or something like that. Or I don't know.
Oof. Okay, so Theobald just took 20 damage.
Oh God!
Whoa.
Yeah, 2 crits will do that to you. Also, you just see this one literally jump him and just rip into him, and you just hear him, ah! 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 He struggles to get him off, but by the time he does so, he's looking like a mess already. Enter Garoth. Hut, 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 hut. Smashy smashy. Smashy smashy with a rage. Speaking of which.
What you should do is if you're gonna use rage or that works.
Ooh, crit him right back. Okay, what was his dice roll again for his weapon?
Just click the weapon on his sheet.
What was the weapon? Great axe or something?
He's got a Atlantean battle axe now. It's okay. So 1d8
Battle
plus
axe or
4,
great
so
axe?
2d8 plus 4 is what he's getting for damage then.
Oh, okay.
So wait, it's a battle axe, not a great axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
2d8 plus 4. Smacks it for 12. Geralt hears the outcry from Theobald. Boom! Just clobbers the thing into the wall again. It lets out another screech.
Which one did Geralt hit? The one right?
The one in front of him,
The
yeah.
one that's in front of him, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't make sense for him to hit anything else. He's not near the other one.
Right.
Alright. Actually, yeah, both creatures look equally as worn out now. That extra swing from Geralt just messed him up again. Speaking of which, the first one's attacking, and since Xena was the first one to attack it, it's going to attack her.
Oh no, this ain't gonna hit pretty.
Okay,
I got 17 AC, so hopefully.
+4, he breaks your AC on the first attack, and fails on the second one. So just 1d6 against you, +2. So you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that one just rolled all the nasty against Theobald. And now it's Velena's turn.
Blaine's gonna cast another magic missile. And it's gonna be +3 for the D4s.
Going to focus on the same one again?
Yeah.
It's still probably the most damaged one.
12. Actually, it's no longer the most damaged one, but it is again. So -12. Yeah, you just blast it and you just hear it screech and look around annoyed, obviously figuring out that whatever's constantly targeting it with that spell is beyond its reach at the moment. Xena, your turn.
So, first off, I'm going to take a bonus action before my regular action, and I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Theobald, so that, you know, when he attacks, if he misses, he can roll a die 6 to try and turn it into a hit.
Alright.
And then I'm going to swing my greatsword again.
Don't fuck up Theobald.
Motherfucker!
Should have cast it on myself.
You can't. You can't inspire yourself. That wouldn't make sense.
Yes, you can. Yes, it does. But anyways, yeah, just shy of it again. Tink against the wall as the creature just jumps back slightly as it comes back towards you. And Theobald's turn. Let's see here. He's going to try and dual hand the Lantian longsword again.
Well, he doesn't need to use the inspiration because he fucking hit
no,
either
no
way.
No inspiration this time as he finally hits it and it screeches and lurches back over.
What kind of bard are you?
Bard of Valor.
Oh, he can use it for damage if he wants.
I think I have to reach a certain level before you can do that.
Oh.
Let me double check.
The Night Gaunt in front of you seems to be very wounded, but as typical of these creatures, it doesn't seem to understand when it should really quit. And it's still eyeing up the others.
Well,
Speaking of which...
let me double check what he was saying. I don't think... That's the wrong fucking book. I didn't want to open that.
Wrong book!
Player's Handbook. Where's Bard? Valor Bard.
And that definitely doesn't hit, but the other one does. That was only 18. Okay. I'm calculating what's happening next while you guys are doing
Actually,
that.
yeah, I can. As soon as I become Bard of Valor, they can use the inspiration for their damage. Obviously, I'm not going to say do it now because you already ended the turn, but
Yep.
he can add it to the damage as well instead of. Wait, why did Gareth move back?
I moved back because I am trying to get his thing to pop up and it wasn't popping up underneath the gargoyle for some reason.
He just reduced his health for some reason.
Yep, because the gargoyle now claws at Gareth because it actually hit him, or the Night Gaunt claws at him because it hit him, and he misses the bite, but again hits the claw. And Gareth takes a bit of damage again. The barbarian grunts and just acts like it's no big thing and goes for another heavy swing. And because he's still raging, he gets advantage. I only heard one.
Uh,
Oh,
there's
okay,
3 of them there.
first two.
But either way, one of the first 2 definitely would have hit.
Okay, yeah, we're going with the 17, and he got 11 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So that creature...
Oh god, I quoted Phil Swift. That's a lot of damage!
It's not nearly as wounded as the other guy, but that Night Gaunt is definitely not looking happy. It screeches out with more pain.
The Night Gaunt's gonna need some flex tape.
We're going to saw this Night Gaunt in half and put him together
Oh
back
no,
with
the
Switchfield.
flex tape, it does nothing.
Alright, the Night Gaunt in front of Azina no longer looks annoyed with her as much as it looks annoyed with Theobald, who's already wounded, because now he successfully hit it. So let's see what it does. 16 and 10. Does he actually get through on the 16? He might. Actually, no. Theobald might have enough armor now. Yeah. Theobald just looks slightly surprised as it comes at him, but just blocks everything. The claw comes at his midsection. Ping! Just bounces off the armor. Its jaw just suddenly appears again and snaps down on his shoulder. He just kind of looks at it like, what the hell are you trying to do? And almost backhands the creature as it gets away. That armor is coming in handy right now. And Velena, is now your turn.
Alright, she's gonna do the final electric missile and do 1 on this one and 2 on this one.
You will have to step in order to do that because you can't see the other one.
Oh, right. Okay. I guess
you're
I'll step
perfectly
in.
safe right now. You got an entire front man line for you here.
Yeah, just step over here.
As long as they don't decide to fly at you again.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that would be nothing but opportunity attacks if they tried.
Yeah, so 1 and 1 for the injured one. 5 damage.
Okay, that one takes 5 damage. All right.
Yeah. And the other
Doesn't look happy.
If only we had a one of smiles.
That's what you want, is a fanged face full of grins.
Yeah, it's like, are they going to eat us? I don't know.
Watch, they just grow like 5 mouths and they're all smiling.
6 on the one on the right.
Yep. They both screech out. None of them are falling over, but they definitely look bad. Right. Azina, your turn. Don't roll suck. Don't roll suck.
Fucking die! Oh my god!
Wow.
No!
Why? What is it rolling? Is it really rolling a d20?
At least I didn't roll a 13 this time. I rolled a different number.
Yikes.
The funny thing is, every single one of these rolls, I've rolled good damage, but I didn't hit.
Ping! You just took out a rock in the wall now. You hit it twice, it's dead. Theobald chose to take a swing. I believe he still has that inspiration, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, it lasts for a pretty long amount of time, I believe.
Okay, he needs a booster to get through that, so it's a d6?
It's a d6. Whatever you roll adds to the hit roll.
Yep.
That makes it a
Just makes
16.
it. Just makes it as he pins it for another 11 damage, and you watch it just screech out and then slowly just slide down to the ground. And if I recall, I need to do this thing. Yep. All right. Theobald successfully slays the Night Gaunt. The other one is now looking mildly concerned because it's been trying to fight with a barbarian and is now the only one left in the room. It doesn't really have any other recourse, so it's just gonna fight the barbarian anyways, regardless. and fails the first roll and succeeds on the second one. Another 6 damage to the barbarian. The barbarian is annoyed, grunts, and once more goes for another swing. Okay, I heard both of them that time. Okay, yep, the second one makes it. Oh, there's 7 damage. Alright. It is not down, but it does not look good for it. It is bleeding out of several wounds, just more of that nasty black ichor. And with Geralt done, it's the dead one's turn, which means it immediately skips to Valena.
I'm going to cast a second level magic missile.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! That's like 6 magic missiles, isn't it?
It's about 4. So it's 1
Alright.
extra magic missile for.
Yeah, I believe each level up is a extra magic missile.
Oh,
Hang
jeez.
on.
As you unleash your spell, Geralt is like, holy shit! As all these lights go around him, hit the night gaunt, which in a moment of a few seconds of hits, suddenly just has a huge hole punctured right through its stomach, as it then slumps over and dies.
It's like you just get hit by a chain gun.
If it was hit by a chain gun, it would also lose its limbs, probably. Alright. You have survived the room!
I'm gonna say
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Valena.
I'm gonna recommend to the group that after we finish searching the room, we should probably try to like fortify the position to take a short rest.
Theobald, who is severely wounded right now, is like, I think I agree with this plan.
I will use. Did I use arcane recovery yet?
No, and we're not resting yet technically. So wait till we actually.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
got-
I believe
I got
you were
an- I
trying
got-
to, but we weren't actually resting.
I got an idea for them trap blades after we're done. After
Oh.
we're done searching the room. Obviously.
I think I got the idea where you might be going. Okay.
I'm gonna search the altar, see if there's anything here of value.
All right. You go up to the altar, and who all had lights on them again?
I have
You
I have
had
something.
one. You had one, and I believe Theobald had one.
Theobald cast light on his sword. So those light guys are probably really getting annoyed because they were getting hit by a blade that had like light emanating from it as well.
Yeah, that probably didn't help their disposition any.
You might want to take down the turn order.
Oh, yeah. I can. I also need to clean it out. Yoink. So as you walk up to the altar, you have your glowing item, the stick, I believe it was, in hand.
Yeah.
And as you're looking it over, you can barely make it out already as you're stepping up, but you can clearly see it as you step over it with your stick in your hand. On this altar, you see just coins scattered everywhere on top of the thing. There's a little bit of blood here and there, and maybe the odd skull or two, but a lot of it seems to be where these creatures have been stashing whatever shiny gold and what few gems they've found.
Can I examine the altar and see if there's any religious significance of it?
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Arcana. All right. I'm good at Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
More than I am religion, so I complain.
Okay, you nailed this one pretty decently. It does not appear to be actually religious so much as it is a big fucking magic summoning circle.
Ah.
Someone was making sacrifices and was trying to bring something forth. And by the way, as you're also looking around and discovering this, you'll discover like somewhere right around in here behind like one of the torches, looks to be a skeleton with a robe. The robe is slashed across the middle, and dried blood trailing down from it.
I'm going to go here and examine the robe.
The robe seems to be black with like red trim work and some runes like written into it through like threads and stuff. It does not look like any particular group you're familiar with,
Right.
because you only know groups that are in the Hyborian northern lands, and you're now a little bit familiar with some of the local cults. This doesn't look like either for some weird reason.
Right.
This looks like it was some crazy whacked out mage who decided to run off into the desert, found a place to secret up a little altar, try to make something happen, and maybe things didn't go quite as they planned by the looks of him.
Maybe he accidentally summoned the night gaunts.
Maybe he intentionally, like, I have this silly picture in my head. He's like, summons the night gaunts, and they go, "All right, creatures, obey me. Now go and do my bidding." And they just come up and just surround him and just start punching and wailing on him.
So how much coinage is actually here?
Well, that was my suggestion: is Azine takes the coins, and Garoff goes and destroys it. Because
So
leaving
as you're pointing over this, by the way, it's not even just on the altar itself, but like the circle around it. There's like coins kind of already falling all over the place around that as well. You easily find, and I actually generated a random number roll for you on this one because I knew you were going to be in for some big coinage, and I figured I would throw some your way. You get 1,380 coins in gold.
Okay, so that brings the party stash to 1,388 because we had 8 coins put aside that we hadn't divvied up.
You are officially a little over a third of the way to your bigger boat.
Well, if I'm not sharing the money with everybody else, I am. But that's
I'll have to talk about it later. Yeah.
we'll still have to figure out how much that jewelry we found in the other room was worth. Because
That's a possibility too.
you haven't
Right.
decided on that yet.
So we have all the coins, we have everything. So
It takes a while,
can't
but yes,
wait.
you find every single coin. Ozina will not leave without them.
Lena just goes to Garoff and go, Garoff, do you think you can destroy this summoning circle for demons?
Black magic, huh? He slowly pulls out actually he puts away the Atlantean axe and pulls out the maul, just kind of figuring this is going to be a big hammering job more so than an axe job.
You don't have to worry about dulling the axe by hitting rock with it repeatedly.
Kind of looks it over for a few minutes. As it's been cleaned up of all the coins now, he can see where there's like a couple of magic circles on top and where there's also a little pool of blood, and he's just like right about there. And you can see him pull out the maul, aim the head down over it a couple of times, and just right on top of it. And I'm gonna see how much he can do to this. I'm actually I'm just gonna roll 20 for him. What does the 20 do? Ping! He kind of reflects backwards and looks very annoyed. He's not gonna let that stand and goes for one more try at it. Wow! It pings off again and almost hits him in the head.
Lena sees him swinging and trying and just goes, just walks off.
He kind of grunts and sighs and kicks it.
Should have made I was gonna say you should have made like an athletics check because then at least he might have had a bonus. Like you're not included a strength bonus in that either. You're just doing straight up 1d20s.
Oh, that's right. Actually, you're right. I should be doing more of a strength check with this.
Strength check or an athletics check?
So actually, we're going to redo that last one and do a strength check.
He rolls a natural 20.
Oh yeah, so we're retrying that second one because that was again very annoyed and it's like, what the hell? Puts all of it into it, just smash as you just see the whole thing crack down the middle and the floor shifts slightly with just how loud it echoes and just the table, despite being like a solid chunk of rock, is split down the middle and you can see the cracks still going throughout it as it's now taking in the huge amount of damage it just absorbed. He kind of nods, spits on it, and then moves off.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take those 3 blades we got from that from the trap, and I'm basically just gonna lean them up against the blades up against the door, so that if anyone tries to enter the room, the blades are gonna fall over. They might not hit them, but they'll be in the way, so they'll have like they won't be able to just run straight at us without hurting themselves if someone opens the door.
Oh, so you're like bouncing on the top of the door then?
Oh yeah, Valina's gonna go and collect the
Right.
skull and the robes, and add the skull to the little altar she has in her bag.
How are you making this into an altar, by the way?
I think she's making like a paste out of mud or something and gluing them together or something. Not actually gluing, but kind of pasting them together. Like
I know I misunderstood what you said, but to me it sounded like you said something about butter.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
I'm
rephrase.
super confused. She's using butter to fuse them together. Wait, what?
No, she uses some mud,
Oh.
like kind of a muddy substance to like paste them together. Did you hear that? Paste?
Yeah. I'm. Where's this muddy substance of yours coming from?
Well, she can just make it on the ground. She just collect it, make the dirt, make a like kind of a mold.
We're in a ruins though. There's not just like dirt laying around. There's floor tiles.
Well, I'll talk about the previous skulls. But this one, I guess,
This
she'll
sounds
just...
almost like you're trying to do some sort of alchemical shit. I'm kind of raising my eyebrow at it.
It sounds more like MacGyver, if you ask me. But anyways, but
Doesn't mean it's not alchemical.
okay, so yeah, or no, better yet, she finds some rope or some band and ties them all together. But
okay, so you're making a little rope ornament out of them. Gotcha.
yeah.
That would make a little more sense because it's like, I'm not sure wizards have alchemical unless they're really into alchemical on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of you're doing a fast and quick like tie together and making like a little thing out of it right now.
And I put it in the center where everyone's going to sleep and go, this will keep the bad dreams away.
We're not going to sleep. That's not what a short rest is.
Well, a short rest, but yeah. Oh, right.
We're not sleeping in these fucking ruins, no matter how safe we think we temporarily are.
By the way, as you're saying this thing down the middle of the room, the other guys are just looking at this and then looking at each other like, what the fuck?
Okay, so
Every moment with you is another moment to worry about your sanity.
basically, when you're taking a short rest, each person can spend like they can spend up to their max hit dice. They can only do this once for a 24-hour period to potentially heal themselves. Or you like if you're like say you're gonna use all 3 of your hit dice for Theobald, you'd roll 3d8 plus his Constitution bonus, and he'd regain that much health. But I'm also going to play the Song of Rest with my flute, which gives everybody an additional 1d6 back. So,
okay,
there's a good chance everyone's going to be completely healed from this, as long as we don't get interrupted during our 1 hour
Elena
rest.
is going to try to use our recovery. All right. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, you're using Arcane Recovery, and Zena's making sure everyone has an extra 1d6 for healing.
I'm going to spend 2 of my two of my hit dice to heal myself. Which
Oh wait, it has to be a long rest. No, wait, you can finish a short rest and you can choose.
long rest is how you recover arcane recovery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you can only use it once without taking a long rest.
You can choose to expend spell slots or receive or
Theobald's definitely going to use 2 of his hit die right now.
Yeah, so that'd be 2d8 plus whatever his Constitution bonus is. I'm probably going to be healed to full because of the fact that I'm not missing a whole lot to begin with.
Plus his Constitution, which is...
Oh my god! I only got 3. But let's see what the 1d6 gives me.
So +3. I said down, please, not up.
Okay, so I gained 9 back, so I'm at full.
Theobald gets 13 back.
And roll another 1d6 on top of that for the song healing.
Oh, and 1d6? Okay.
Yeah, because of my song of healing. So I'm back at full.
13 plus 11. That's 24.
Wait, 11?
Yeah, he was down to 11 hit points. He was roughed.
Okay. Oh, you're doing the 13 before you do the 1d6.
Yeah. And... Come on. Oh, let's just use that.
Oh wow. I'm just kind of picturing Azina playing what would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor on her flute? Which I imagine might get some weird glances.
Yeah, I could just picture Belena and Alzina just going, now relax and listen to the Susie music, and she's in her happy place, and all of a sudden she hears it. And Alzina just opens her eyes. No, Alzina, Belena opens her eyes really wide, going, okay.
Ooh, actually, I think he only needs to use 2. But I guess he'll use 1 if he's getting an extra d6. Yeah, 1d12, 1d6, and a +2. Oh. What are you doing? Why are you being a pain in my ass right now? Clicking on the dice thing, it's not giving me like a dice pop-up. Oh, because it's right here. God. Okay, 1d12 plus 2.
Oh yeah, you can change it on the sheet how many hit dice they have left to use, so you can change it to whatever.
Wow, what?
You have 13 back total, apparently.
Okay.
Because you rolled a 6 plus 2, which is 8. Well, I'm actually surprised Gareth only has a +2 from his Constitution. Theobald has higher Constitution than Gareth?
Yeah. Yeah, Geralf only got 1 decent stat, and that was strength. You don't want a barbarian with a lackluster strength now, do you?
Right.
Otherwise, he starts whiffing at everything.
I mean, 13's not a terrible amount to get back.
And once he hits a level up where he can add an additional point to a stat, he can do it to Constitution, and he'll get a +3 afterwards. So it's at a 15. It's just shy of getting that +3. So yeah. Sorry, my brain froze. Yeah, 13. Plus 13. 32.
Yes, so he's pretty close to full.
Yeah, he's darn close to full. That's why I didn't want to use more than one of his hit die, because I'm just like, yeah, his hit die are actually pretty decent.
It's like I realized this looks like a good spot to hole up to try and rest, and I was like, you know what? Let's avoid using any healing spells if we can. Well, since we got a chance to try and just hunker down for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And he used up 2 of his hit dice, so he's down to 1 hit die left. And actually, yeah, both of them are pretty close. Like both of them are like within like 6 hit points of their max, anyways. So they're pretty decently done when the break is over for an hour.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Nothing-
an hour
nothing
passes,
interrupts us.
your rest is done, and you're uninterrupted, and nothing really happens.
All right. So I obviously take the blades back down so we don't accidentally hit ourselves with them when we open the door.
You forget to do it, and Gerhoff opens the door. Falls over.
Yeah.
Nah, why did this happen to me?
What
How could-
happened to my voice?
How could this happen to me? We
I
had
made
our
a
regrets.
mistake.
All right. So that on how moment that never happened aside. I take it as you guys want to check out the other wing then.
Yep.
All right. Yoink. I've got to travel 2 of the characters myself.
All
and
right.
I'm going to assume that once again Azia wants to poke her head in.
Yeah, let's stealthy the stealthy with the belthy. I don't know what I just said.
Something about stealthing.
Ah! I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no.
Alright, you poke your head in. And this is all that you get to see. Boom,
Oh,
boom.
okay. Of course, the thing is, unless I did something really stupid, I probably don't. My character probably doesn't realize she failed a stealth check.
No, she doesn't. At least not yet. Although it might feel like you're unnaturally clumsy at the moment, but otherwise, you have no reason to believe that you're not doing your best. You just walk in, peek through, and you just see that, and it's like, And actually, you didn't walk in. You just peeked through the door, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just peek through and just like, nothing really to
Yeah.
see there.
Yeah, there's just I just kind of say, well, there's just an immediate turn. I guess I will move up.
Stealth roll for your moving. There you go. You're going to want that one, says the GM with a sinister smile as you walk around and you just see it there. It seems to have. It seems to actually have a bone in his hands as he's nibbling on a recently found meal. You're not sure how old, but it looks like it's not been particularly fresh. Just kept around. Just every once in a while you see that horrible fanged mouth open up and snap down onto the bone and rip something off and chew some more.
I walk back out. It's a pretty narrow passageway. There's one of those things up straight ahead. There's not enough room for us to be side by side, so somebody's going to have to go first, and everyone else is going to have to provide ranged support against the thing.
Immediately, the guys kind of look between them. I only got melee weapons, and Theobald's just like, I still have the sling and a few other things, so I guess I can hang back a little bit. Goff kind of nods, not exactly thrilled by the idea that he's going to possibly take more damage, but he does need to be upfront if he's going to do anything.
So she's just going to freaking bum rush the thing.
That's actually a good question. What is his plan? I'm going to roll off the side here.
Because I can't really picture him stealthing.
He's actually going to stealth the first couple feet in. But he's going to try... He basically... I'm going to go in. I'm going to creep up to the corner. And then, as soon as I get there, I'm going to give you a signal. And then I'm going to just run it. And we're going to try and roll that stealth check for him. He's got +2 to it, so it's not completely terrible. I'm gonna wager that's just enough to let him sneak this far in. He's just
Yeah,
like, wow, it really is an immediate corner.
Because he needed to beat a 10 if the thing's natural perception is 10.
Mhm. Yeah, so actually, yeah, he did need to beat the 10, so he just barely gets into here, sees it, just barely in the darkness, quickly nods, gets up, and starts bolting for it.
I rush immediately behind him if I can.
Alright, and I guess, actually, do you want to wait for Theobald to rush in first? Would be the other question I should ask really quick. What's the chain of people you want to go in there?
Well, you want me last.
Geralt, then me, then Theobald. I still got
you
two.
want to go there? Okay.
Yeah. I still got two cure wounds left I can use on Geralt
if need be. All right. So that's gonna be your rushing party, and you'll go rushing in as quickly as possible. And Geralt gets to have the starting blow before everyone rolls initiative.
And he's out of rages, right? I don't think he can do any more of those.
Actually, how does he get rage back if he can?
I think he has to take a long rest, I think.
Yeah, it does say he needs a long rest. Yeah, he is boned out of rages. So actually, I also have to update that too. He is at 0 now. He can no longer rage. So he has to bonk it on the head naturally.
Yeah,
which means
so
it's simplified for me now for a little while.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
And immediately just whiffs. And initiative.
Oh, I rolled high again.
Oh. Wait, is that for the creature or for us?
That's for the creature.
Oh, dear. Ooh!
So
Look at
Theobald
that.
got higher than the creature.
Yeah, Theobald actually gets to go first in this one.
Oh, wait. I think it's 18? Oh, I was in it. I am going last again.
Well, you're our big damage. You're like our guaranteed damage, so I mean it's all right that you're going last, I think. And it's not like the thing's gonna hit you before you get your turn.
Right.
All right.
Unless
so
it just
Theobald-
pushes everyone out of the way and he just goes, yeah, you're mine.
Theobald goes with the sling. Hits it.
That. Did he use one of the magic bullets, or wait,
That's
we don't have
right.
magic
I think he
bullets.
only has the. Oh,
No,
we'll
no,
go for
no,
the regular for right now.
We just had regular ones. I was thinking of something else. I think.
Actually, no. I think he only has the +1s. So doesn't that give him an extra damage? I believe.
That'd be 5 damage then.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, the sling would be the +1 to hit if it was a +1, which it is not. But it does get a +1 to damage, so that's that's a D5. That's a 5 hit damage. So he swings, throws it, and you hear the creature let out a loud squeak as it just suddenly gets smacked in the head. Angered and now looking at you, you hear it, first of all, before it actually makes an attack. And as it does that, you hear off in the distance.
Fucking raptors. I'm just picturing Theobald going, "Would you like 1 lump or 2? Ha!" Oh god, that's a lot of them.
Yes, you hear a few of them suddenly going off.
It's a good thing we're in such a tight corridor.
And already Geralt is looking worried as he hears the multitude of roars that come out from the distance. But he's going to hold his ground anyways, because otherwise he wouldn't be the barbarian that he is. Speaking of which, though, the creature does go. And he's going to make 2 attempts on the barbarian that's currently blocking him. And fails spectacularly at both. You see him rake a claw at him, the breastplate just bounces it off. It looks annoyed and then it goes for a bite, and that's when he pushes up the shield in its face and it just nibbles on not the shield, the axe, and just nibbles on the axe slightly and then annoyedly pulls back with a hiss. And now it's Azina's turn.
Dagger throw. Fuck you. But I'm also gonna use my bardic inspiration on Geralt.
Ping! And inspiration. Alright, so he gets a plus d6 to hit.
Right. Or if he hits, he could add it to the damage.
Oh, is that a thing too? Okay.
Because I'm a Bard of Valor.
Ah. So you weren't aware of that until you double-checked your Valor stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, because Zareth pointed it out to me. I thought I got it at a later level, but apparently I got it as soon as I became a Bard of Valor.
And what did he do? Oh, he hit. So actually, you know what? He's gonna add that plus d6 to the damage right away, and just royally mess this fucker up. Oh yeah, that's nice. So that's
15.
additional 15 damage. He hauls back with the axe. Rah! Boom! You literally see the creature lunge backwards as it's hit so hard.
I just want to say, I really love your freaking Garroth battle cries. The wow!
Well, it's a barbarian. You gotta be grunting
I
and
know.
yelling when you hit something. Otherwise, you're not a barbarian.
Yeah, I just don't think I'd be able to do it as well as you if I was
And I also
DMing.
have to remember to keep pulling back. Otherwise, I'm going to yell right in the microphone.
Yeah. I could just.
All right, Velena's turn.
All right, Valena is going to, I believe, use. You know, that may be a better idea.
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm gonna use a cantrip. Toll the Dead.
Tool the Dead. It has to get a DC 13 saving throw on Constitution.
It should say. It doesn't?
I don't see it saying it though.
Okay, let me check real quick. Almost there. Okay.
It says DC 13.
The
I keep thinking I keep wanting to think it's Constitution, but I can never remember for sure.
all right, till the dead. Here it is. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
You know, I'm gonna
13
go.
on a
I'm
wisdom.
gonna
Never
go-
mind. I don't even. Yeah, 13 on Wisdom. He'd roll a natural 15.
Natural 15.
Yep.
Son of a.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to go in and modify that spell for you sometime so that it
So
actually
it gives
puts
the right
the
information. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have to keep looking it up every time when you click on it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Not completely your fault, but yeah, it's something where we have to go. Okay. Theobald, once again, at long range, he can only do one thing. But it worked last time, so you know what? Twirl it and see what happens.
Twirly.
Max damage, but he misses.
It just goes right. It just dodges and it hits the wall, and it's like this big rock within the wall.
Yeah, also you just see this shiny metal marble in the wall, and then like Gonta even looks back at it for a split second and looks back forward, tilts its head, then lets out an annoyed roar as it goes for the barbarian again.
I'm like, how's it looking at it? It has no eyes.
Oh gosh, what's his armor class? 17. I'm pretty sure one of them made it. Okay, both of them made it. Oh shit, one of them's a crit. God damn.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna end badly. He's raging, right?
Blessed be that when it rolls a 1.
He's raging, right?
No, he can't rage
No, he
anymore.
can't. He used all his rages up already.
9.
Shoot.
Oof. But then he rolls good on the second roll. Yeah, that was. Yeah, okay. So 17 damage.
Ha, shit.
Like I said, he got a crit in. It's not as bad as Theobald, but it was nasty. He clomps on his shoulder, and another one finally gets underneath the edge of his armor and pierces his stomach, just like, ah! And pushes it back. Azina.
I guess I'm gonna immediately cast Cure Wounds on Geralt.
They just keep getting these lucky ones. Okay, you got him for 8 hit points. It's not too bad. He's patched up again. which gives him another chance to swing.
Wish I had some bardic inspirations left, but I used them all already. Oh shit.
Fuck. Yeah, and he misses. With a grunt, he just kind of swings too high and just hits the wall slightly. Alright. Valenia, your turn.
They're told the dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Total dead wisdom saving throw. Alright. Okay, I wanted to double check that too. Alright, I got it. And wisdom saving throw, it has to get 13 again?
Yeah, 13.
Failed.
That's gonna be a D12 because he is damaged.
Okay, he takes 12 hit points of damage.
No, it's
No,
gonna be
D12.
Oh, D12. Okay.
7 points of damage, necrotic damage. It was a here's a ringing through its ears.
Okay, you hit him for 7. You finally succeed, and you see it just rear back and as you do so, apparently not pleased with the reaction. Theobald gets another swing. He's got 20 of these, so he's gonna go for it again. It's one thing he's got. He's a one-trick pony in this narrow hallway. For the most part. He might have a few other things, but this is his big thing at the moment. Ping! Just starts getting the sling loaded again with his bonus action, and that's all he can do. Okay, first of all... Okay. I gotta do... this turn, starting this turn, you have to do a few other things.
We're gonna wipe.
Alright. And this one is gonna claw the barbarian that's right in front of him again. Miss and a hit. Actually, I think that's a miss. Double check that. I keep forgetting what his armor class is right now. Actually, it should say on his... Okay. Okay, actually both of them were a hit. At least none of them are crits this time. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Still nasty hit though. He takes another 11 damage. As the barbarian grunts. Okay, Azina.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot.
Okay, giving him 6 more hit points.
Yeah.
Alright, patch him up a little bit while you can. Gareth is going to take a swing at it and see if it succeeds, and he's got something else in the back of his mind. But he's going to wait to see how this turns out first. Hits it! Negative. There. That's how another screeches it smack backwards. I'm feeling more of that bite from that axe. And Valina, your turn.
Alright. And do another told the dead.
Another toward the dead.
Told the dead.
Roll and you have no bonuses, it loses.
And it's gonna be charged up to wazoo for dead guy. So it's told the dead. That was a bad turn.
-7. It looks beat to shit at this point. It's got several wounds and it's starting to bleed out a little bit. Alright. Theobald, actually I'm gonna check what he's got. Because I think he might have a few things now they can still do. Other than just the sling. Channel Divinity. Short. Oh, he actually has a Channel Divinity again.
He gets it back after a short rest.
Yep. Short or long rest. You gain the ability to direct divine energy directly from your deity. Preserve life. I think it was, yeah, that was preserve life. The creature within 30 feet. He can
Basically a
divide these-
15 hit point heal. We already went over that before. Because it's 5 for a level, right?
Second level, you can use divine ability to heal the badly injured. This action, healing energy that can restore hit points equal to 5 times your cleric's level.
So that'd be 15.
Okay, yeah, so 15 maximum. Divide any way he wants to, and only one person's really severely wounded. So yeah, he's direct feeding another 15 back into Garoth. That will help. Yeah, he's almost completely healed again now. That will definitely help out.
I
More
just
so
picture
than level 5
I
damage.
just picture Garoth in the front being like, ooh, because he gets hurt. And then
Oh,
he
that hurts.
heals.
Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that hurts again. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, because people stop this, I start to like it.
Here, I can picture Valena just hearing, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. What's going on up there in the front?
I got this feeling.
I didn't know he could sing.
As the creature looks to be ready to reel back, you hear as another one just starts to peek through, but can't quite reach Garoth. I'm making that rule for this vow right now because, yikes.
Depending on how many of them there are, I'm actually thinking we may end up having to run.
Alright, and the creature gets to start swinging at Garoth again. I believe that hits, and yeah, that definitely misses, so only one hit this time. Gets bunked for another 8. So he just keeps getting the most unlucky rolls right now. Lets out a grunt, and basically Theobald's like, if you're taking too much, I can jump in for you. Garoth doesn't like the idea, but he might go for that if he keeps getting wounded too much.
Right. I'm gonna say, as part of my move, before I take my action, can I shift spots with Theobald?
Normally I would say no, but since you're such tight quarters, I'm going to say he technically hasn't used his move in a while, so I'm going to allow it this time.
All right.
I'll
just
shift
stick
around.
my character over there so we can there.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that he's got heal spells left, I don't. I'm all out. He needs to be up near Garoth, especially if he's going to potentially switch spots with him. And then I throw another dagger. Finally, I fucking hit.
Pink.
I only got 3 more of the things left before I'm out of throws.
You throw a dagger, it hits it right in the forehead, and you see your dagger just sticking out its forehead like a horrific unicorn.
Ugh.
And it screeches in pain.
I thought you were basically telling me he just no-sold it.
No, you hit him in the head for it's sticking out of his forehead, and he's not very pleased about it.
His ears are ringing. His head's burning. He doesn't know what's going on.
It's sticking out of its forehead, and now you just see the blue nasty, the black nasty goop coming out of it.
If he's Buddy is like any of the buddies I have, I imagine it's pointing its finger, laughing at the other one.
Garoth is going to give this another try, one more time, for old time's sake.
Whoa!
Connects! And just what you needed, as he quickly runs into it, smashes it against the wall, and just pushes the blade through the creature as it falls over dead. But his buddy is still right there around the corner as the body slumps over. But here's the bonus point. Theobald gets to have a move before the creature does. So if Theobald wants to take point, he can now.
Well, Gareth's pretty beaten, right?
He's beaten up, but he's surviving, and if all else fails, he could probably just find loose rocks and stuff around himself to throw. It's not going to be
Right.
great, but he at least can do something. Anyways, Valina, your turn if you want to try and do something. You can just barely see this thing peeking through around the corner.
Let's see. Character sheet. Alright. Yeah, there is pretty much nothing I can do that would be useful. Oh, wait, yeah, there is. And I may not have a choice. I wanted to save it, but here it goes. Magic missile!
Put a magic missile to the face, huh? Alright. I'm going to say
Alright,
that
so,
around these tight hallways, you could just barely make out where the shape is, so I'm going to give you this one.
Yeah. Oh, come on! There we go. Holy!
14, oh, nice. Come on. Bring it up for me. Negative 14. Before we even start fighting, you just hear all of them connect and another screech of pain from around the corner as it's obviously not happy about that. Theobald's going to take point. I'm going to move that one to the side just so it's out of the way at the moment. Rushes around Geralf. Geralf is kind of a little bit flustered by that, but also seeing all the plate that Theobald's in, it's kind of makes sense a bit at this point after how the rough start went. And Theobald, instead of healing, reaches out to this gaunt and puts a hand on its head.
Oh my gosh.
He is going to reverse cure wounds, and he's going to hit it with necrotic damage.
Inflict wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Oh jeez, that hits. That's gonna be brutal.
Well, he doesn't have a choice if he touches it. It's basically the same as a heal.
Yeah, it doesn't have to hit. He just has to. He technically doesn't have to directly hit it. It'd be just being
It's
close
it's
enough
literally
to
a
him.
touch. Yeah. So
Oh.
he just reached out and does 10 damage to it immediately.
Like even if they're trying to avoid being hit by it, the magic still reaches out from their hand and hits them as long as they're within melee range.
How do I count how many spells they have in a per level here? I'm trying to look for it and I'm not seeing it.
It's supposed to have a bunch of bubbles next to the level thing that you click on to mark when you've used a spell slot. Unless you built the character sheet wrong somehow.
It's supposed to have bubbles. Oh, okay. Gosh, I never actually included the slots properly. Whoops. How many slots does a cleric have?
Let me look it up real quick.
The character sheet's supposed to automatically add them if you set his class to cleric, though.
No, apparently it doesn't.
Let me see.
Cleric. Level 3.
Here. Level
Cantrips.
3 cantrips, 4 first levels, 2 second levels.
Yeah, well, that's spells, that's cantrips. No, okay, so yeah, then it's 4 and 2.
Yeah.
4 and 2. So he's only used one of these so far. There we go.
Alright, the last time he actually cast Cure Light Wounds was before we came in the place.
Yep. He has not cast any actual spells outside of his Channel Divinity since he got in here. So he reaches out, grabs a hold of the creature with a quick smack on the head, and does 10 immediate damage to the thing. But also, as he's sitting there with a light on him, he gets to see even more of what's coming. That ends his turn, and now we update. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He just barely gets there.
You know, the only one that's actually on the turn order is the one that's already dead, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping that as the turn order for all of them since they more or less were alerted at the same time.
And they can
Right.
they can technically only fight us one at a time because they're in such a narrow corridor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything just pretty much makes that one initial roll the initial roll that all of them have to follow now. Especially with the narrow corridor, there's not much they can do about it either. Alright, the one in front is going to try and claw at Theobald a couple times. Succeeds only once. For a total of 3 damage, Theobald is already more lucky. -3. Okay, Azina, your turn.
So I'm gonna move up. And I'm gonna whip out my wand of webs. This motherfucker. He has to make a strength saving throw of 12 or be restrained.
Let me see what his strength bonus is. Nope. I believe that's an 8. Let me double
So
check
basically,
that. Yep.
so every turn he has to make another strength check to try and get free to actually be able to do anything because he's stuck in a web.
So now it's just stuck there. All right. So it's just a couple of rounds of just bashing on them. Speaking of which,
Yeah, until
Garroff gets a look around for a rock and tries to throw it. Nope. Throws it and just bounces off the thing uselessly. He grunts and looks for another one. Belena.
Lena's gonna move up and Toll the Dead.
Yep, you're clearing that corner a little bit more, so Tola Dead, it has to roll above a 13. And even with the +4 it has in there for how much it hits, it's still only got a 7, so nope.
Here it comes. Oh.
Here comes the pain.
Time for the pain train!
Are you ready for the pain?
Oh yeah! Lets out another screech as it's tangled in this web and struggling to get free. The other one seems to be standing behind it looking very confused.
The best part is
And-
that web lasts for an hour, so if that one dies, the other one technically has to try and walk through the web to get to us.
Oh, nasty. That is dirty. You guys have just made the official choke point. Because the way combat runs, I believe it's only like 6 seconds per round.
Yeah. So basically, if there's any more of them back there, they're going to come around the fucking web. You didn't think about that when you gave me this fucking wand, and honestly, I didn't think about it till halfway through the fight.
It's just like, wait a second. I have the answer. Boom. Fuck. Alright, Theobald, seeing that he has free reign to start beating on skulls, will now pull out his Atlantean sword again. Oh yeah, he connects not for a lot, but he connects. Just another quick slice and it screeches and squirms again. Speaking of which, it has to make a strength check of what now?
12 to try and break free.
Oh, it finally did it. It hit a 14 naturally. It's not the highest AC to be honest, but yeah, that wastes his turn as he just finally starts to rip through the webbing.
Although I think the funny thing is, if I'm reading this right, as long as he's still in the spot where the web is, he's gonna have to make a save every turn in order to actually do something.
Oh shit, so that means he has to keep saving every time. Okay.
Or wait,
Zena,
no.
your turn.
Well, you know what it is? I think it. No, he actually gets to make his turn because he succeeded.
Oh wait, he gets to attack because he succeeded?
Yeah, because he succeeded. He gets to attack.
Alright. A 10 and a 15. And you're just watching as the cleric is braced up his shield and blocks everything coming at him.
Actually, I think the way it works, he won't have to keep saving, but after if he dies and the other one moves up into the spot, they'll have to
Save again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the web's
That's
still
fair
there.
enough.
He's basically gotten through it. The other one's gonna have to worry about it if he gets to move up, though.
Yeah.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to throw one of my remaining daggers and hit for some
Hey.
damage.
Once again, you've made a really ugly unicorn. It lets out a howl of anger, but and is looking really miserable. Right. Update Garof's turn. And Garof is gonna try throwing another rock. Don't fail Dex. Dex did not fail him today. I'm gonna let him roll a let's see here. A D6 is fair, I think, for throwing a big rock.
Yeah, we'll say that includes a strength bonus.
Mm-hmm. 2 damage. Bonk. At the rate that this thing is going down right now, 2 damage is actually a royal pain in the neck for him. Alright,
Toll
Velena.
the dead.
Bring out your dead!
Alright, Tola dead. It has to roll 13, wasn't it?
Yep.
16.
Succeed.
Yep, it's 16. Alright, Theobald is still up in front, shield raised, and Lantian sword drawn, and goes for another stab.
Thought you said succeed. Sorry.
16. 16
Yeah,
for like the third
Well,
time.
anyway, he succeeded.
Oof.
Ugh. Swings too wide and hits the corner, and it's like, damn it! And not time to go in for a second one, as it tries to claw at him again. A 5 and a 12. Nope. And you're just watching as the cleric is just almost effortlessly blocking everything with the shield now, and just like, nope, nope, no cell, nope. Azina.
Only got 2 daggers left, but let's go at it again.
Wishy whoosh whoosh.
6 damage, because that's definitely a hit.
Oh yeah. It is looking real bad. It's now a double corn.
It's a bicorn. That's an actual term for Pegasus with 2 horns. Pegasus unicorn.
Alright. And Geralt. Actually, Azina, how many daggers did you throw at the original one?
I threw 2 at the first one and 2 at this one. So I've got 1 left.
I'm gonna have Geralt actually realize that you're doing a better job at this, and have him reach down and see if he can grab the knives from under Theobald. 10 for finding the first one, and we'll give him another roll for the second one. No, he can't quite reach the second one. He gets you another knife, though.
Aww.
Oh, so he's giving me my daggers back.
Yep, so he got you another dagger back. He has slightly re-ammoed you.
I guess that's a useful use of his turn. I wouldn't have thought of that, though.
Mama don't raise no dummies.
Probably the one I missed with probably was the one he found because it probably bounced off the wall and came back this way a bit
Well,
after
he can probably
missing.
see it, but he's can't quite reach it as Theobald's also dancing around trying to parry this thing.
Yeah, he's like, I can't reach the one that's got a dagger in its skull because Theobald's on top of him.
Give me a moment, I'll have to reach for it in a minute. Velena, it's your turn.
They're told the dead.
Tolling the dead. It's
Well, the
a
thing is, I
13
do-
he has to reach, and he failed.
I mean, I do.
That would be 2 nickels and a dime. No.
Oh! You told the dead on him, and you just watch as its fucking face melts. Literally, it just melts into a puddle of black goo as you hear it screech and fall over.
I jumped. Joe killed it. Oh
Oh, my daggers are no longer stuck in its head.
Well, that's the face, not the skull.
Right. I am going to point out Theobald probably should not move forward because he could get stuck in the web as well.
He kind of blinks, looks at the web, and he raises his now glowing Atlantean sword and just goes, "Oh, I see." And this kind of
he can
challenges the other one to come after him.
Yeah, because he can make a reactionary strike on it when it moves up if he doesn't attack.
Mm-hmm. All right. Move this one off to the side and mark him for freaking dead. So yeah, Theobald is going to basically, come on, have at you, and gives his shield a couple smacks, and waits for it to close in on him as he holds his turn for attack, which the creature does fall through, and has to now make a strength check. You said 12?
Yeah.
No, he makes it. That
Okay,
was a natural 19.
But Theobald still gets to hit him first.
But yeah, Theobald does get his chance to strike first. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong things again. Theobald. Swinging. That connects. Not to the pleasure of the creature. As it lets out an initial yelp and then tries to claw back at him.
Alright.
Wow, now it's just rolling ridiculously low. I got a 5 and a 4. Ever since the cleric took front, the creatures have just been absolutely useless. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh shit. I was wondering if there was another one back there. Oh god! I am so glad this is a narrow corridor.
Oh!
Oh
Wait.
fuck! There's 3 more behind the one we're currently fighting.
And they all have to wait. It's a little conga line.
Thank God I decided to use web. We were
Thank
disadvantaging
God all of them are
them.
melee fighters.
You know, my biggest fear wasn't multitude of them. My biggest fear was we had to fight something much bigger.
I've actually had I had a really nasty idea that I wish I'd thought of earlier. As if we had led them back to the door so they had to come at us one at a time where multiple of us could swing at it at the same time.
Oh.
But it's kind of too late to do that now.
Oh, right.
Actually, I thought about that too, but the group was going with the thing, so I didn't do anything about it.
Alright, another dagger throw.
Another
That's a
dagger.
miss.
Yeah, that's another miss. Twing! Just sticks in a rock.
So I'm back to only having 1 dagger left.
Geralt tries to reach for that dagger and just can't quite reach it, and all that foot play is just making it harder to reach around. He's just like, as he looks at Theobald. And actually, this time, since he can't reach for a second dagger, I'm going to let him quickly throw a rock. I'm going to say that trying to reach for a dagger was just a bonus action.
I could say that was like his movement, because he's not moving at all.
Yeah, like I said, bonus action more or less. Dexterity check, and he misses with another rock. It's not much, so it doesn't hit anybody else. Valina.
Yeah. I'm gonna toll the dead this one.
Tolling that dead.
Can't see down the hallway, can I?
Nope. You try to toll the dead, the one with Theobald's after, and he hits a 20, so nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, he got a natural crit roll against you.
I just picture this thing just putting its hands over its ears and just going, not listening!
Just hands over, over where the ears should be, and shakes its head. And while it's doing that, Theobald gets a strike at it.
I'm guessing Theobald is kind of probably motioned to us at some point to let us know there's more of them back there, though.
Oh yeah, he's probably like really quick between takes. He has another peek and goes, "Oh shit!" and like motions like there's 3 more of them. You have made quite the commotion in this hallway, and they're coming. Theobald hits that corner again. He's just like, ugh, why does it bleeding corners? I'm gonna remove it myself pretty soon.
Like, if that one was actually stuck in the web, I would suggest we pull back, but it would get an attack of opportunity right now if we did that.
Oof, wow, that was close. It got a 19, but did not hit the 20 that it needed to succeed to hit Theobald. It's just once again, you see these veined face reach in, snap, and it just barely makes it on the edge of the shield before it's pushed back. Another claw swings at him, just ping right again on the shield. He's kind of getting ragged by all this, but he's holding his own still. A lot less damage and a lot less worrying about hit points at this point, with Theobald in the front tanking. All right, Azina, your turn.
Throwing my last dagger.
One more dagger. It hits.
Oh!
Maximum damage. You are just making the ugliest unicorns today. Well, I'm gonna say this one just goes into its chest and it's just like pulls it out and tosses it. And actually, as it pulls it out and tosses it, it gives Geralt a chance to possibly grab 2 more this time again.
I just realized these things have horns. So you're just giving an extra horn and it looks like a Triceratops.
Ugly Triceratops.
Oh!
Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that.
Geralt reaches over after the one that you just hit it with the chest and flung it at Theobald and missed. Geralt reaches forward and not only grabs that one, but grabs one of the ones that was in the skull of the first one you downed, and now you have 2 more throwing daggers.
Okay.
You're re-ammoed, and Velena, it's your turn.
Alright, I am gonna let her toll the dead.
13? Yeah, it crosses 17.
I hate this one.
This one is blocking your every move right now. Speaking of which, Theobald.
I just picture this thing having headphones on. That's why it's not working.
It's got headphones on. It's jamming out the music you're hearing right now. Let's see here. Can Theobald do something nasty? Oh, that's something I haven't had him try yet. Theobald is going to...
That missed.
Thing is, he can summon it and it can stay a while. How long does it stay?
It stays for about duration 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
It can stay a while, that's for sure. Alright.
But since he casts a spell, he has to cast a cantrip as another spell or an attack action. So.
Oh, yeah, that's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's a bonus action, so he can still do a regular action. And since he's got the creature right there in front of his face, and he doesn't really need to patch up anyone since he's blocking all the blows right now, he's going to reach out and inflict wounds again. Smacks it for another 9 across the face. He yelps and it seems to be taking a considerable amount of wounds, but it also manages to dodge the now glowing form of an old man with a long sword that just swung at it that says floats over his head. The creature's now looking at this new floating old man just like, what the fuck? For those that are in the know, this looks to be a form of Mitra, and it's now swinging at the creature with a longsword as well.
I was just picturing a little midget Mitra just swinging a giant
A
longsword.
little chibi Mitra with a longsword just...
Sorry.
Alright, creature's turn. It's annoyed and wants to try and eat the cleric. And can't get past that damn shield. The cleric's just like, Xena.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Oh, actually, just really quick.
I got 2
Have to move
daggers.
everybody up. Throw your daggers.
Okay. Missed.
Ooh, oh, yeah. Good damage, but missed again.
That one's gone. That one ain't coming back. For now. Not while the fight's still going. Oh God!
What?
There were at least 7 of them in here.
Oh, jeez.
As the last one, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the last one comes around the corner.
Last one. Okay.
Just so you don't completely freak out and go, oh fuck, we need to back out of here now. No, this is the last one. The others are looking at this whole mess just like, what the fuck?
How many did this guy summon? No, Elena pulls the skull out of pouch and goes, how many did you summon? What were you thinking?
It's deep down in your mind, you just hear a voice go, I fucked up.
Oh, that shouldn't be that funny.
Gareth doesn't have any daggers in reach that he can go for, so he is going to try throwing more rocks. Matter of fact, actually, I'm going to roll a d20 and see if he can find a big rock. Instead of just a normal sized rock. Nope, no big rocks. He finds another normal one.
Barbarian's
Nothing.
been little to no help this day.
Actually, I've got an idea of what Geralt can do next, but I'm going to wait for next turn.
Okay.
Valena, it is now your turn.
Is Gareth gonna try to take out the corner?
As funny as that would be, no, I'm pretty sure that's physically impossible at this rate, at this moment.
I'm gonna Toll the Dead on the one in front of us.
Ping. Okay, it's a wisdom check he has to make.
He has wisdom.
He just barely failed by 1.
I was about to say, this is a very wise creature.
He's just been rolling high. He has a plus
5
0 to
damage.
wisdom. Doesn't have a negative, but he has a plus 0. Alright, he takes another 5 damage. Yelps in pain, but is still going.
Alright.
And Theobald is going. And actually, I just realized if he's using the shield this entire time, he shouldn't be using the sword in double hand, can he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
He hasn't hit in a long time though, so.
So yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point, but just having to realize that going into this end, nope, whiff again. What did you roll to roll so low? A 4. Ugh. Okay, I guess. The dice rollers, they give up and they take up away. Oh, actually, here's. I just happen to think he still has a bonus, and
The spiritual weapon.
the spiritual weapon can still go. Yes. So spiritual weapon away. If I can, if roll 20 will suddenly decide I can actually move something. Pardon you. Okay, the game. Okay. Okay, web browser. You can not suddenly just chug and freeze up everything. All right.
You need me to roll for it. It's D20, right?
Holy shit! Crit with the freaking spiritual weapon!
The little chibi man killed it!
So that was
As a matter of fact, it hit
13
exactly
damage.
hit points as this glowing, floating version of an old man with a longsword just reaches down and fucking decapitates the beast. Yelps in pain one last time and falls over dead.
Valena just stares in shock, and you see the skull's jaw just drop, and she just goes, huh.
If the skull could have shoulders, it would shrug.
Okay.
Strength
5,
save.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, and yes, it has to make a strength save. And they rolled a 16. It has to be a 12, so yeah.
Okay, do I
They're at least
see-
getting challenged every time they walk in there, but it's not stopping them at the moment.
Am I able to see these 4?
The back 3, no. You're able to see the front one again as it moves
Okay.
right into position.
That's all I need to know.
Gonna throw my last dagger.
Throw in the last dagger.
Fuck.
Ting! Get off, hands you a rock.
I go. I don't need that. I got spells still.
Shrugs and throws it. Actually, he's gonna try and search for a bigger rock again.
Alright.
Oh, hey!
The-
Above 10. He
Hey.
finds a big one. He plucks it out of the wall and is like, oh! And it goes for another throw. Maybe his luck has turned around. Oh, wow! Has it turned around? Okay. I'm gonna give him a D10 for a big rock. Just clips it slightly in the head as it yelps out again. He grunts slightly dissatisfied and looks for another one. Belina.
Alright, because I was about to say, if I can see all 4 of them, well, I guess I'll just... No, I'm not going to do that. Because I've not had much luck recently with Golden Dead. So I'm going to use... Chill Touch.
That's right, that's something that has a little bit of range to it, despite its sound. Yeah. Alright.
Is that a cantrip too? Yes.
Yeah, it is.
9 to hit.
She's not getting any luck today.
Oh, that's the... Okay, that's the 9 is to actually hit it, and the 5 was going to be the damage it would take him.
Damage, yeah.
Alright, yep, misses. All of a sudden, it just barely sees this blue light in front of it, and just like yelps slightly and backs up a little bit.
Does it have to make another restraining throw for backing back up to the web?
I don't think it works that way.
Sadly, I wish it could, but nah. It's more or less still dodging in place. It's just dodging within a 5-foot radius. But it's the cleric's turn. Swing, bada bada bada, swing. Nope. His spiritual weapon sadly does not hit. Oh, I keep clicking wrong things now. Come on. And Theobald goes to swing.
That hit.
Oh, hey, he hits it. Another smack across the skull for 9 damage. This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, I think you threw too many monsters at us.
I wanted to make sure it was at least a challenge. Hoo boy!
Geralt's just throwing rocks, right?
Pretty much.
Can he throw them from back here?
Actually, yes, he can. He should, if you're able to toss spells at it, he should be able to throw rocks at it. So I think you
Yes.
want to take a switch of spots, really quick.
Yeah.
All right. So second, Theobald does finally get hit once. And he gets hit for 3 damage. Okay, so yeah, you can't talk with each other and quickly move spots. Actually, no, we're going to have to wait till one of you has a turn. Ooh.
Yeah,
I accidentally grabbed a corner on him and then tried to do something funky.
A chaos vicious mockery.
Wisdom 12. Okay, they only have a +0, so they has to roll a 12. It rolls a 13.
Nothing happens.
Nope. Alright, Geralt's turn, and where I'm going to allow the swapping to happen between you two.
Okay.
So now you get to at least see the first two. I'm gonna say at this point you got much. Yeah, actually you have since you're at that angle, you can actually peek around the corner and seal 4.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna
That's all I
vote
need
on
to
that.
know.
You can slowly, you can kind of lean over into Theobald's area a little bit, shoot something, and then stand back up again.
You can see them, you just can't physically reach them because of the closed space.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Garoff is going to look for another large rock. He succeeds.
It's that spot, man.
And Dextro. Oh gosh, actually, we're gonna have to roll this now. Give me another d20 roll, Garoff. Okay, he misses hitting any of you. Had to check because he failed horribly.
Right. I figured as much. You're better DM than I would have rolled a D3 to see which one of us got hit by the rock.
No, I'm gonna give it at least half a chance to survive not getting hit in the head of a rock.
Anyways.
Alright, your turn, Valena.
So Valena's gonna poke her head around the corner, wave high, and do a second level magic missile. One for each.
One for each, alright. So just roll the dice and then remember to add a +1 to each dice roll.
Yeah. So the first one, 4. Second one, 3. 5. Ouch. 4.
4.
Yeah, that's not bad.
4, 3, 5, 4.
And then after the magic missile, she pops her head out again and waves high again at the things and just pops right back out.
You hear a row of hissing creatures.
Hi! Hi!
By the way, since we're nearing the end of this combat, all these guys had over 50 hit points each.
So they all had more HP than any single one of us.
Yup. And that's me tweaking down their stats. I originally borrowed the stats from them for a gargoyle. I tweaked down their hit points and I tweaked down the weaknesses because their gargoyles are naturally immune to anything non-magical.
Of course, that wouldn't really matter now because we all have magical weapons, but
Yeah. But it's just like, you know what? I'm going to throw them a bone and let's tweak down the hit points by like 10 and let's get rid of one of the immunities. And oh god, they're still tough, aren't they? Let's see if they can find the hidden room. They did, and man, they are still tough as nails. All right. You're going to get a shitload of experience points for this, though. I'll guarantee you that much. I'll have to double check
I'm
what their
hoping there's a
XP
lot of
is.
treasure in that room they just came from.
There's
If there's
something
nothing-
big in that room. I'll give you that much.
I was gonna say, if there's nothing in there, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right. Theobald. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. Misses, and he swings. Misses as well.
Ugh.
I mean, sure, I'm having no luck today. The creature stuck in front of him reaches out to try and touch somebody, and fails to do so. Azina.
The only thing I can do. Oh god, even if he fucking fails, it's barely gonna matter.
Has to roll under a DC 12 for wisdom.
Yeah.
He failed.
He takes 1 damage and hears a painful laughing in his ears.
Wasn't there something else that happens? Disadvantage on next attack roll.
Yeah, that's right. He has a disadvantage on his attack roll until the end of its next turn. So his next attack, he's gonna have disadvantage.
Not like he's been able to hit Theobald very well anyway. Just make
Yeah.
sure that Theobald's pretty much bulletproof at this point. Looking for a big rock. Found it!
I'm gonna laugh. This is the one that smashes him.
Dexterity check 13, just short. Just short
They
by
got-
2.
They got okay.
He's not having the luck of trying to throw things at them right now. It's not his cup of tea. But at the same time, he doesn't want to be up there getting ganked either. Because that was a rough bout. Velena.
Lena is going to toll the dead, the one in front.
Going to toll the dead. They have to roll a wisdom. They get a 16.
She just crosses her arm and pouts.
Toll the bread. So on both.
Spiritual weapon sucks. Oh god, Theobald is starting to roll like Jester. Oh, really is starting to roll like Jester. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure those are the exact same numbers. They are.
Theobald was 0 luck right now, and that's like the 4th turn with the spiritual weapon out, I believe, and so he's only got 6 more turns with it. And so the creature must attempt to.
So disadvantage. So
the first one was a 7, and the second one was a 12. He fails. Pink, pink. I can do this all day, I think. It's kind of tiring though. Azina. As Ozzy sits there for a moment.
I yell at him, "Your mother was a bat!"
Once again, Geralt holds out a stone to you.
No, he grabs like 2 hands and it's like big rock.
Another DC 12.
Oh, actually, okay. Fails!
3 damage. And he's disadvantaged again.
Yelps in annoyance, and you can see him poke his head around like he wants to scurry up and grab you for that, but he just can't. Geralt rolls for finding another big rock. Crit!
Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna give him a big one this time. He pulls out something and he's just like, I can lift this! Okay!
Should give him an athletics check so he'll have a bonus.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna his gonna be an athletics that you mentioned the idea. We've got a big one, and we're gonna make something happen with it. Oh, and does he did it? I have to double check. What's their AC again?
15, I think.
It's 15.
Oh, 15, yeah, just misses. You just see this massive rock smash into the wall on the other side of them, and you see both Theobald and the Nightgaunt just turn and look at the barbarian, who just kind of shrugs.
Now there's like a big rock in the wall that's like just planted in there.
And actually, between me and Velena, I can only imagine how much these Nightgaunts are going to start getting annoyed because they're just going to be hearing bells and laughter like nonstop. They're like, what is this?
Speaking of which, Velena's turn.
Another Toll the Dead.
I'm guessing you're out of spells.
Yeah, I am. I used the last one on
she's
that
just
before.
basically using cantrips because it's the only thing that she can throw at them at the moment. For the dead. And it rolled an 18.
If I were you, I'd be using Chill Touch because it's easier to try and hit than it is to hope they fail a save. But I don't have anything like that. All I have is a saving throw one.
Well, the other reason I was using Toll the Dead is because they're already damaged, so it's a D12.
True, that makes sense. If you do hit, it does more damage.
Right. Well, you may be right about Chill Touch at this point because I have not gotten a single one.
Their rolls have all been high. Ours have all been. It's ridiculous.
Their rolls to save, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
But then their rolls to attack Theobald have all been completely terrible for like half the combat now.
That's also because his armor class is so high.
Busted, dirty tank of a cleric.
I hate to be this guy, and I say this in air quotes, but how many rounds has that spiritual weapon been up?
It's
I
about
believe
to
it's
make
only
its
been
fifth
4 or
attack.
5.
Yeah, it's about to make its
Uh,
5th attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
so-
about to, actually, yeah, this is going to be number 5. So
It's halfway through its cycle. That hit.
That hits. And... A 19
Drop the
sword.
cluster bomb.
Nope. -8. It's 24 hit points right now. This one's taking fucking ever. I'm about ready to just have it hit itself because it might have more success. 8. 8 again. Yeah, he fails. Xena.
Oh, it missed and it's my turn.
Yep.
Let me think of something. Let me think of a good insult. Smell like moldy old rat shit.
Had to make a DC 12.
Yep.
It got exactly 12.
Damn, it's not disadvantaged anymore.
Nope. I like rocks. Nope. Just a normal rock.
I like rocks, but I got a rock to hit you with a rock.
Hey. Bonk, bonk on the head. Rolling dice. And... Come on, roll to D20. Come on, roll 20. You can roll the dice now. All of a sudden, it's been acting really laggy.
I might have had his internet
There it
crap
goes.
out.
Oh.
I think your internet. I think your internet farted out on you because you just went dead silent for a second.
I was waiting for the roll.
Oh.
Let me check the stream really quick, make sure everything. Kira Kenny's actually in this raiding party of 2. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but hi, Kira. I haven't seen you in a while. Right, I was gonna double check, really quick to make sure that we didn't have a hang up.
Yeah.
Nope, still going.
Woo!
Whatever it was roll 20 and maybe Discord, just fighting each other or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, didn't fuck with
Discord.
the stream.
Discord told Roll20 that its mother was a hamster.
And his father
And,
smelled of elderberries.
I was gonna say Roll20 told Discord that Spider smelled the elderberries.
Velena.
Elena is gonna chill touch this time. That
Chill
did
touch,
not-
and
did-
you just barely
yes,
missed.
miss. Oh.
It's closer than some of your other ones have been lately.
Yeah. Like the first one, it was being told to Deb like no tomorrow. This one's like, nope, not listening.
No, not listening. La 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 la.
Not listening, my precious.
How precious. Ooh.
Whoa.
Critical smack. And spiritual up in round 6. Nope.
Darn.
At least something's connecting. -10 hit points to the face. Yelp of pain as something finally connects for the first time in a while in this fight.
That wasn't
Yeah.
laughter.
That was not laughter. And now it reaches out to try and grab him and rolls 2 5s in a row and does nothing to Theobald. And Xena's turn.
I'm not even gonna come up with an insult because I'm too lazy. At least if he fails, he's taking full damage.
19.
Fuck you.
I still like rocks. They're pretty!
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna roll a d20 and see if this helps with his dex roll at all. Oh, shit! Big rock hits him in the face. 8 damage. And Theobald once again almost has to take a step back as a huge rock just lunges and smacks the creature in the horns, making it also turn its head and plant its face into the wall. The yelp of very angry growls. And Valena, your turn.
Real touch. No!
All right, Theobald.
Oh, now the creature's even laughing at Valena.
I thought
The
that was
guy
more
with the rocks
making a
can hit me
noise as
better
he
than you
leaped out of
can.
the way.
Theobald with a sword. And round 7 of the spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon still misses. He hits with the sword though. That's another 8 damage, and he finally fells it. As he's now standing over a pile of 3 corpses, and in fact, now that he's felled it, the next one marches into the conga line.
And has to make a strength save.
Has to make a strength save of 12. It rolled a 20. It's just lingering there, but they are being evasive little punks about that thing. Your turn, Xena.
Well, wait, he still gets to attack because he didn't
Oh
get
wait, that's
stuck
right.
in it.
He made this made it so he gets attack. 13 and 10 failures.
Man, at least the turns are going by fast, but
Mm-hmm. The turns are going by fast, but these guys are just slowly whittling. On the plus side, these ones have been pre-damaged, so they're all below 50 now.
Yeah.
Vicious
DC
Mockery
12.
again.
yeah. It's the only thing I can do. Ain't no way Gareth is grabbing my daggers for me all the way back there.
Rolled a 13.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, basically the monster is just giving you the middle finger again. Meanwhile, I like rocks. They're pretty, also pretty, and they hit things really hard. Didn't find a huge rock, but he found a big one, and does only 1 damage.
I like to think this big rock smashed its middle finger as it's holding it out. It's like, ah!
All of a sudden, the rock just smacks his finger, just and shakes its hand.
Chill touch.
She'll touch, and you
Oh!
make it. Yup, so he gets smacked for 3 hit points.
I just kind of picture this ghostly hand appearing and caressing its cheek, and it's being like, ah!
A caress to the inner cheek. Yeah!
I can see Valena doing something like that too, making the hand like caress their cheek to damage them.
Actually, I picture it just caressing the cheek, and it's like, okay, I'll stop talking now.
Not happy. Okay, round 8 of the spiritual weapon. It's got only a couple more rounds left. Come on, spiritual weapon, stop sucking.
Oh,
Frel. Oh! But Theobald's into the swing of things. Another negative 10 to it. Smacks it, and it's just another good swipe across its chest as it starts to bleed out its nasty, viscous blood type stuff. And with another roar of anger, it comes at him again, and 11 and a 7. Still nothing. Xena.
11.
Rolls a 19. I assume
Wow.
you're going for mockery again.
Yeah, so you're already saved, so I won't bother clicking
Yep,
it. then.
19. Nope. No cell. I like rocks. They're so nice. They're so handy. I found a small one. Or I found a medium-sized one, and it missed.
Oh, Rock, I thought we were cool.
I like rocks, but they don't seem to like me very well. They don't hit my targets.
Tempted to ask if I could throw my mace +1 at it. Can I just throw this mace at it? I know you're not supposed to do that, but fuck it.
Text roll.
Oh, that'd be a waste. I'm not gonna do
Pink.
that.
I'll have a good laugh if it hits and actually does damage. Velena, I assume. Oh, cold touch.
Chill touch.
and
Oh,
It hits, but for lousy damage. But at least it got something.
Yeah, I got
Slowly
something.
whittling away. Okay, round 9 of the spiritual weapon, which means next round is its last chance. Swing. Swing.
Oh,
What's our numbers? 7 and... Oh, 17. Nice. Yeah, in one fell swoop, you see it go from a slightly beat up to just these two nasty gashes bleeding out, and it lets out another screech of pain. Then it, once again, in retaliation, does the best it can to try and get at that guy who keeps hitting him, and does nothing as he keeps getting his fingers smashed by his shield. Xena.
I'm just kind of picture like this ghostly figure slashing it across the back as Theobald slashes it across the front, like simultaneously in like a team attack. Viscous mockery. Oh God.
Oh, it hit this time.
1 damage, and he's gonna be disadvantaged on his next attack turn.
Yup. I like shiny pretty rocks. I found only a tiny one. I fucking crit it! 2 damage.
This is like you're hearing laughter in my head. I've been hit by a rock in the face.
Pink! Ah! That's the most vicious pebble I've ever hit in the face with! Ow! Ow!
well, it's
Velena.
okay. Just let me caress your little wound.
Oh! Number 17 is you give him a nice big caress on the face, and you just you actually see its jaw open up again, and as it screeches out, it's in so much pain right now. Giving Theobald his last chance of his spiritual weapon to try and fell this thing. Let's roll spiritual weapon first. Nope, doesn't do its job, so he has to surrender. As it misses one last time, it puffs away. And Theobald reaches out and gives it another good crack across the face. Is on one knee at this point and looking really nasty.
Oh
It's
gosh,
not
he's
quite
going to
dead.
propose?
I hope not.
Sorry, that's as you said, 1 knee.
13 and an 8. Nothing. Xena. Vicious mockery, I assume, again.
I'm gonna add insult to insult.
Here's the insult. It rolled a 13. Actually, wait. No, it rolled a 9. I keep forgetting that's the +4. Nope, you got this one again.
It's 1 damage, and he's disadvantaged.
I'm still looking for my rocks. I found another small one. I'm going to fucking crit it with damage again. 4! As you see him get a decent sized small rock, and you see him toss it with all his might, and you literally watch as the creature gets his rock lodged into its skull and falls over dead.
I want candy.
Okay, one last time. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom save. 18.
I'm never gonna do it again.
Never again. Never again. We're done here.
You broke
Theobald
my
holds
heart.
his action to attack when the creature gets close. Speaking of, doink, and needs to make a strength save. Oh, did it fail? Did it actually fail? It's a 9. What's its strength bonus? Strength plus 2. That's 11. It failed.
So he's stuck, and Theobald's getting a free shot on him.
Yep.
This is where I'm actually going to make a suggestion after Theobald takes his attack.
Theobald. Nothing.
Since I see that
Manages
it's
to miss again.
Since I see that it's stuck, I'm now going to recommend we pull back to the door so we can dogpile them as they come out after us.
All right.
Theobald agrees to this idea, and by the way, you can move through each other's squares as long as you're friendly units.
Yep. So
I
I mean, which means Azina can now make a dash for the door.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could still move another 5 feet.
Yeah, but we don't. I want to stop right outside of the doors because this is where we're gonna attack it. We don't want it to have anywhere to move.
Alright.
I figure I'll
agrees to
be
this.
there. I'll be there. One of them will be up. One of them will be down. So it will be boxed in as soon as it comes out the door.
Gareth agrees to this plan and moves precisely where he needs to be to start clobbering things when they come around the corner, and grabs his axe. No more rocks. Elena.
Elena is
5, 10, 15,
going-
20, 25.
I
You
can
get
go
30 right
here.
Yeah, you can get 30 right there or right there, yeah. So you want to be there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because-
And Theobald runs
he
and
could take
holds
it
his
at-
action to attack.
Well, wait, I was gonna say he could have attacked before he moved.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Chill touch.
Well, I meant I was saying Theobald.
Actually, yeah,
could've.
both of them actually could have attacked. Now that you mention it. So yeah, go ahead,
Alright.
cold touch. Did you get a cold touch in before you left?
I gave him something to remember me by.
Nope. He squirms just in time to get away from the glowy, nasty hand. But does he also dodge Theobald on his way out? Because he can't attack Theobald because he's tangled right now.
Right.
Oh, he smacked it. Good. -7. Alright.
If you want to just not deal with the saving throws to break free and just move us along, so we're not just waiting for it to save every single turn.
Right.
I'm going to do
'Cause
it
we're-
anyways because it's not that high of a roll, and yeah, it breaks through. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10.
Oh no, it doesn't know how to use a wooden door. Just kidding.
And that one got tangled. So that's going to be a turn before that one can get out.
Okay.
Azina, your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna prepare my attack for when it moves forward.
Yeah, it sees you and is hissing with anger. Geralf also prepares for his turn and holds on for a minute. Elena,
The
do you
thing
want to
is-
try anything?
Belena is probably gonna agitate it and get it to come out by chill touching it.
Alright, roll for it. Ooh. +4?
You
Because
crit.
it crit. Because it crit. It was a
Oh,
crit.
because it's a crit. Okay. So that's a 5. He yelps of pain and immediately becomes extremely annoyed. Theobald holds his action, and it comes out to be barraged.
Yeah, because these things are too single-minded to have the strategic thought of maybe I shouldn't throw myself to my death.
Yeah, they're pretty simple-minded creatures. They see an enemy, they attack.
Hit for 10 damage.
All right, let's see
Geralt.
here. Geralt and Theobald both get a turn for combat. Theobald's going to one-hand it. Geralt is going to two-hand it.
Oh!
Crit.
Nice. Okay. So 10 plus, oof,
11.
13.
Oh,
So that's
yeah,
23
13.
damage. Youch. Yeah, as soon as he comes out, you just both lay into him, and his creature just yipes in pain as you just completely barrage him as he comes out. So actually, I'm trying to think here really quick. Yeah, the one that hurt him the most is probably the barbarian at this point, so he lunges at him. 13, 17. I think the 17 hits. Only 4 damage. He's still doing fine. Xena, is your turn again.
Well, don't forget to make this one save to see if he gets free.
Oh, that's right. He has to save to see if he gets out of there. Okay, yeah, he gets out of there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He reaches his max movement and it's just like, oh, for crying out loud, again.
Just sits here and pouts.
Hit
It's like,
for 9 damage.
Yeah, smack it and you get a nice good wound on it. It's bleeding out and is also looking about ready to tumble over from how weak it's getting, but it's not yet gone. When it's the barbarian's turn. Headshot! Headshot! As he just woof, and you see the head fly across the room. The decapitated body splurts more black ichor and then falls over dead.
I'm kind of picturing that, like, I probably got it across the neck, which made it stumble back, and he just finished taking its head off.
Pretty much. You pretty much hit it, stunned it, and he finished the move.
I could just picture the other demon just going, "You done now? Can't go."
He just kind of, you can see it roll its invisible eyes like, thank God I can move. Velena.
Thank God my friend's dead, so I can go out and die.
Let's see. Oh, it's still there. Okay, I guess make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save 15.
Oh, come on.
Theobald holds his attack action, and the creature, somewhat nervously but still compelled to do as it's made to do, comes out to try and attack, to which Theobald gets his shot.
Should probably immediately draw its attention to Theobald.
Possibly if it hits.
It missed.
Yep, he missed. He hisses at him, but he also sees that the barbarian is possibly as weak, if not weaker than he is right now. And since Theobald's in such a pain to grab, he's just gonna say fuck it and go after the barbarian. Actually, no, let me roll his intelligence. Let me see if he rolls above a 10. Nope! Nope, he sees Theobald and knows that's the one that was being annoying and goes after him instead. 18 and 5, misses. Pink, pink!
Alright.
Xena.
Do a spin and swing with my sword. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have been so flashy.
And you're trying to do something flashy and you just hit the ground.
That would have been max damage if I hadn't fucked that up. I rolled
Right?
12 out of 12. Oh.
Oh, bitter drags. I hate your face. He does hate his face. Smacks it across the chest with the axe as it screeches and looks at him now. Now more angered at the barbarian. Lena.
Elena is going to try something a little new. She's going to swing her Atlantean quarterstaff.
Alrighty.
Oh, wow, actually hit it.
Smack!
This picture of the freaking thing being like, wood? Did you just hit me with wood?
Don't you see me with that?
Fucking hit me with wood.
Well, to be
It
honest,
just
it's
goes,
wood with some
"Yeah,
metal tips
there's-"
to it, but still.
Yeah, you can just picture the Blaine just going, "Yeah, there's more where that came from. How did you like that?"
Yeah, I can give you more quarterstaff.
Oh.
Eat all the quarterstaff. Ooh. Theobald also lays in with another strike that hits it for another 10 hit points of damage. It yelps and turns back to Theobald. It's now not sure what it wants to do. We're gonna roll a d20. If it's below 10, Theobald. If it's above 10, he goes for the Garoth. 15. He goes for the barbarian.
So I didn't even consider Valena hitting it with the staff.
That was only 5 damage. The others have been doing a little bit more to it. It manages to get 1 attack in, just shy of a crit, and does another 5 damage to Garoth. Ah! Gone off me, beast! Ugh. And we are full circle back to Azina.
Great sword. Oh.
Great
Yeah.
Sword of Justice! -11. You poke it right in the ribs, and it yelps again in pain as you stab it. And seems to be pretty weak, but it's not yet done. Garoth gets another chance at it. Two-handed swing. Choppy choppy. He can just barely connects, but still not enough to fell the creature as it almost doubles over from the pain. Felina. Quarterstaff again. 3. Oh, nope. Just 1 DC short.
It's not looking, and all of a sudden it sees the last minute, moves out its head out.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that
"What the
again.
fuck?" I'm not falling for that one again. Little does he know, as he's trying to dodge, Theobald is in position.
Oh, come on.
Nothing.
It's more dodging than the old man wizard.
We're gonna roll for its intelligence again. And actually, it rolled a 12. It's still gonna try and go for the barbarian. Missed its first roll.
Oh, it's not pissed at me, even though I just hit it for pretty high.
11.
Ooh, the second one manages to land on the barbarian again. Well, he's just going for the target that he's been annoyed with the most, and has actually been doing damage, and is attackable. Another 5 damage. Garoff's getting a little bit messed up, but he's not too terrible yet. Xena.
Just go, why won't you die?
Cause that right there, that hit. That's why. My crumb fall. Oh,
That's some high damage.
comes down on it, and you just see the head get split in half. Just splurts goo all over the place, and slowly tumbles to its legs, wiggles for a second, then falls over on its side. Finally dead.
Well, that was a lovely time. Sorry.
Yeah, so, I go, good job, Gareth. I look at Theobald and I go, can you take care of him?
I can touch him up a little bit.
While he's doing that, I go grab my daggers from the hallway, and I go, you know what? These things pissed me off. And remember what I did to the one earlier where I cut its fucking horns off?
Mm-hmm.
I start doing that to every single one of them out of frustration.
The pirate needs to ventilate. Time for prizes!
I just go say down the hallway. Don't forget the wings. We can make gliders out of them or something. At least they'll be good shade umbrellas.
So with the one I had, that means I've actually, if I get all of these intact, that means I've got 16 Night Gaunt horns.
Okay. Gonna use. Oh, actually, he was supposed to have a second one used here. I'm not sure how it unclicked, but we're gonna click the third one now and a cure wounds. Submit. I feel less dead. People kind of looks a little annoyed and tries it again. I think that's Geralt seems be in pretty rough shape still. Gonna use up his last level 1 spell. Submit.
Oh shoot.
There we go. After the second pass, Geralt just kind of like, oh, okay, that definitely feels better. And they all walk in to find you collecting the last horn.
I'm just walking over the corpses, just going, don't forget the wings!
Oh, those are too big. They'll be too hard to carry.
And I just kind of put my arm on Geralt, like, but we have a big, strong barbarian that can carry them.
I'm not sure I want to carry that many of them.
I'm also not sure he wants to carry their wings, considering what we've been through.
She just goes, fine.
Twink.
If there's like this big boss battle at the end, I'm gonna flip.
I basically put one at every corner inside of here and just like, okay, that should be far enough away for them to take a while to get to the front. No, did I know how much they were going to dodge? Here. Just there.
Well, the
Anyone see the
cleric's
bulldog?
still back in the hallway going,
I'm going to attempt to quietly open the door.
oh, nice.
I'm gonna stealth into the fuck.
You gonna stealth into the fuck?
She's like, sneaky, 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 sneaky. No, it's like, you
Well,
ever seen
you
Emperor's
sneak
New
far
Groove?
enough. You sneak far enough in that you can peek around the entire room.
And there's just an altar and some water.
Actually,
Wait.
I think that's a boat.
Wait,
Nope,
is
that's
that-
not a boat. You see, yeah, you step in, you see a giant symbol in the far back wall, and you see it once again surrounded by water. You also notice around the edges of the water is more coinage. This time there's a few more gems and stuff again, like it was when you first were in the tomb.
Evelyn's gonna pop her head in and go, everything okay?
You
Yeah.
see no death.
Treasure.
Alright, everyone else immediately enters in and starts looking at the treasure. You see Geralt step in and you just see his jaw drop.
What is it, Geralt?
Could you get that light closer to that thing in the back wall? Kind of slowly steps in a little bit further.
I grab one of the coins off the floor, cast light on it, and toss it over near the symbol.
Pings off the symbol, lands in the water, and the water starts reflecting ripples against the symbol. You see a giant circular symbol that looks like a mountain with streaks of lightning coming from behind it.
Oh,
I want everybody to roll a religious check.
All right.
Geralt does not need to roll. Uh,
Oh, there it is.
if you
Oh, it's plus
will-
5. Oh, damn.
All right. Wow. Yeah. Theobald has no trouble as soon as he sees the reflection shining properly on it, and everyone here rolled above a 10. As a matter of fact, you all rolled above a 15. This is a symbol for Crom. There are very, very few symbols for Crom out there, and this is definitely one of them. But you also notice there's something weird about the mountain because it's kind of covered over in dust. Immediately, the barbarian, who is obviously a worshiper of Crom, comes over and kind of wets his hands a little bit and then starts rubbing the mountain. As he rubs the mountain, you see that around in the center of the mountain is an image of an old man sitting on a throne. This is something you don't see, like, ever. Maybe very rarely, occasionally, Crom is known as the mountain god who speaks to no one, but you've never seen an imagery of an old man with it before.
I look at Gareth and I go, does that symbolize something?
He kind of sits there with his mouth wide open again and turns back to you. Is that Crom? Then looks back to it, just as baffled because he's never seen anything like it either.
How big
Yep.
is this thing?
I would say this would just barely squeeze through the doorway if you tried to roll it out. It's probably like a good 6 feet round. Like 6 to 5 feet around.
I look at Gareth and I go, it almost seems a waste to leave something like this in a place that's been desecrated so bad. Do you think we should take this with us?
I'm definitely thinking about it. He's just still he's just kind of talking. You just see him look back at the old man and just you kind of see the two of them looking back at each other, just like this is kind of weird. Because you just do not see this imagery with Crom. Crom is at best a spoken of god. Very seldomly does someone worship him enough that they actually make symbology of the mountain with him. And it's almost always, the few times you do see it, this particular mountain with a similar lightning streak behind it.
Right.
Right.
But never this old man sitting in the middle of the mountain. He just kind of, matter of fact, as he's just sitting there staring at it, he just kind of reaches up with a wet hand and just rubs his forehead, just like, I don't know what to think of this right now. Just looking very taken aback by all this.
I ask Theobald what he thinks, because he's a more religious person than I am.
Yeah,
obviously.
he's looking at this too, and he's just going, I don't know. I've never seen the imagery like this before. I've seen the mountain before. I've never seen an old man in it though. There's usually like a lump, like another slope from the mountain in the middle. Never seen the actual person there before. That's very peculiar. As a
And
matter of
I
fact,
look at-
actually, I'm gonna have him do another check. I want to see if he can tell how old this thing is. Does he actually have anything for that?
It would probably be history.
history. Yeah.
He's
the only
got
thing
a
I-
0 to history.
Could have Elena try as well.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah, she is.
she might not
Oh,
recognize. She might not know as much about the imagery, but she might be able to.
She
tell
might
how
be able
old
to
it is.
detect like how old it is. So yeah, sure. Go ahead, Lena. Have a try at it. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
This symbol looks to be as old as the gear you found. This looks to be Atlantean age.
Geralt,
Hmm?
the symbol apparently is old as Atlantis itself.
He looks even more dumbfounded as he slowly looks back at it. It It can only be Crom. He just kind of raises his hands in confusion. There's like literally no other answer to him right now.
And Delano looks at him and goes, "Do you think you were meant to find this place?"
He wants to almost answer right away like, nah, that's crazy talk, but then he kind of thinks for a moment and goes, actually, both of us found it like really easily, didn't we? He kind of looks back at you.
He's looking at Valena.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Valena just kind of shrugs and goes, "But why me? I'm Hyborian."
He kind of looks back to it, then looks back to you. You're Hyborian, but to be doing all the weird spell stuff? He just kind of points at his forehead. You got stuff up there too. I just kind of naturally found it. You used your head and found it. Just managed to you kind of have more. He kind of just kind of grits his teeth for a moment and is like, I'll admit you're probably a bit smarter than me, and looking at runes, you found out where another rune might be. I just kind of went with instinct and found it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We mainly came here because Valena and Theobald more or less tracked the place down.
I thought it was Garoth that found it.
Was it? But Valena was the one that knew the general vicinity of where the ruins were.
Yeah, so that's why she did a roll anyways. I think it was Garoth. Because didn't we go with the one that had the highest
I think
or
so.
something?
Yeah, so she just looks at Garoff and goes, "Well, what do you think it means?"
Yeah, they're almost like they're 2 and 3, so it was a very small difference.
I think Garoth's already said he doesn't know what he thinks it means.
He's
alright.
already pretty much assumed that the only thing it could be is that's Crom, but no one's ever shown him like a human before. Basically.
Yeah. This might be a good spot to stop because we're already past our cutoff time.
Yeah.
And
so we can probably do this next time and do it afterward.
You can decide how much coinage there is and what the value of all the shit we're gonna sell is gonna be.
I can calculate the goal of the XP though really quickly because that was a lot of critters. Original Gargoyle XP is 450, but I made them easier, so I'm gonna go with 400. So that's 400 times 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4,000 experience.
4,000?
Yep, 400 times 10. Actually, no, times 11. 4,400 because you killed the one outside the first night too.
Yeah.
Thought we got experience for that one already.
Did you?
Yeah, I think you gave us experience for that because it was the end of a session where we've done like
Okay,
a lot
we'll
of...
just go 4,000 then because yeah, I dumbed it down last time too. I'm sure.
Okay, then I'm definitely... That's not what I wanted to do. I'm definitely at least level 4 now then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4,000 plus what we had left. That's 5,900.
Yeah.
Is that?
That puts me at let's see. That puts me at 5,835 experience after the 4,000.
Oops. That's right. I keep forgetting we have to edit it if we're going to change the level they're at. 4.
Right.
Okay, yeah, just shy of level 5.
So I'm gonna roll for my HP, which is what's my Constitution bonus?
It's,
Oh yeah.
It's Constitution plus your hit die, right? As I recall.
Yeah. So 1d8 plus 1 is my 4. 8. My HP went up by 8.
2 plus 12.
So that puts me
Alright.
at 26 max.
1d12 plus 2.
Right, roll a 1d6 plus your Constitution modifier. Alright, so roll.
And Garoff got 9. So that brings him from 39 to 48.
Ah, of course she does.
Reroll that one. Bullshit ones.
All right.
There you go. That's at least a little something.
6. So
48.
she's gonna go up. 6.
Technically, he's at half hit points right now. All right. And Theobald. He gets a d6 plus 3.
I do want to check something real quick since we're
Oh shoot.
Come on. We roll that one. Okay, at least he got 6 hit points. So he's up to 37. And edit. L4. And 4,000, so that'd be 5.
Okay, so I get to learn a new spell, so I'm gonna look at what I can pick from.
Yes, yeah, speaking of which, I should see what Theobald can do here really quick. At the very least, make sure his spell levels are up to date. And that's races. Here's classes. Nope, a little bit further. Bard.
Oh, did we stop the stream?
No, I have not yet. I'm just double checking what Theobald's getting for spells yet. So,
Alright.
4th level, 4 for that, so that stays the same. He gets another +1 to his 2nd level spells. So, okay, yeah, I should be able to edit it then. 3. Click away. There we go. He's got another usage of that. So everyone's
actually,
added
I'm-
their
I'm-
hit die.
I'm not gonna pick my spell right now because that way I can actually look through all the I can look through all the books I have access to decide on what I'm gonna pick.
Mhm. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. Everyone's got the new hit dice, and just a reminder, everyone, make sure you get your spell levels updated for your spell slots and so forth. And
Mine
we're gonna-
automatically updated when I raise my level, so I'm
Yeah, I don't know what's I don't know what's up with Theobald then because it doesn't do that for him. Anyways, we're gonna call it here. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you all next time for some more Conan. I believe we have off next week.
yeah, because I work too late.
Yeah, you're
So,
working late into the evening next week. So we're not going to do Conan next week, but the week after we'll probably be back unless something else comes up. But otherwise, that's it for now. Thanks again, and we'll see you all next